If I want to, I could actually just have a green screen, but it's all right. All right, let's get this oven started. I'm gonna try to do two at one time because I need to make my food too. You said mushroom and olives, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's get the pots. You got one cookie left. When are you gonna eat it after dinner?
I want to eat it now.
You want it right now, even though you just had Oreos?
I want one more and then no more Oreos.
This. Don't. I'll get anything you need. I'll get it. You stay here. So what do you want me to bring in? It's cloudy outside.
The cookie.
All right. What is this on the floor? It's a cookie.
Yeah.
Did you wrap a cookie this morning?
Yeah.
Can I have a peppermint? Wait, I put this in a trash by accident. Girl, what were you thinking? Oh, it fell. That's what I was wondering what that sound was. It fell. Can or have a peppermint? You can have a peppermint. It's too. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hi, Cody. Hi, Thea. Roblox. Hi, Hype. Hi, Gopal. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to be cooking dinner. So you can chill with me, answer the poll, and we're going to talk about today's topic is people pleasing. I'm going to do an experiment to see how often I people please, if I people please at all during this live. Are you a people pleaser? So I'm going to be making pizza for my son, and I'm going to be making some cabbage and rice for myself. I don't have all the things I want for the cabbage and rice. It's mostly just going to be cabbage, onion, and I think broccoli. I don't have any carrots. Normally, I want to put carrots in there. Thank you, Sabath. YouTube hid that, but let's be more appropriate. But thank you. So yeah, let me get started on this pizza. I don't want to take. Normally, when I go live when I'm cooking, I take too long. I'm busy talking and not cooking. My son is hungry. I'm hungry. Let's get this party started, okay? How's everybody doing? Let me wash my his ends. I'm out of frame, but I'm washing my hands. All right, let's get started with the flour. Did you guys already have dinner, or is it breakfast time where you are? It's dinner time over here. It is 6:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we are hungry. So let's hope that we're all done before it's too late. I would love to be done within the hour for my food. My son, I'm going to try to get his done within 30 minutes. So we're preheat the oven. And let's get started with the flour. 2 cups of flour. I make my dough from scratch. I actually do have frozen dough that I bought recently, but I should have put it out already. So it's too frozen to do. So I'm just gonna make it from scratch. And then let me see. Yeah, it's frozen. Normally for you to do it, you have to thaw it out for 4 to 6 hours. So or overnight. So if I wanted to use this dough, I should have put it out last night. So lesson learned. I'm just gonna make it from scratch. I'm so used to making dough from scratch that I don't even remember what it's like to use pre-made dough.
I have some trash.
Put it in the trash can right there. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start with 2 cups of flour. What's for dinner, everybody? What are you eating for dinner? What are you eating for breakfast or dinner?
What's for lunch? What's for breakfast? What's for...
Are you okay right now?
What's for dinner?
Are you okay right now, baby?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, you got your water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's for breakfast? What's for lunch? And what's for dinner?
Yeah, that's a good question. All right, so we got 2 cups of flour. Now we're gonna do a package of nutritional yeast. I'm sorry, I keep saying nutritional yeast, active dry yeast. This is about 1/8 of a teaspoon, I think. I don't know how much this is in each one. Anyway, just this amount, this little package. I'm gonna cut it and put it in the dough. Hope everybody's doing well. If you joined the live stream, I need to start my rice. You know, basically, I'm going to make my son's pizza. And then once his pizza is in the bacon in the oven, I'll start my dinner. I'm really hungry, but children come first. Children come first. Were you guys raised in an environment where the men was more prioritized than the children? Like the men had to eat first because he was a provider or whatever. There's some people who were raised like that. The man is the head of the household and he ate first. I think children should eat first. They are less understanding about being patient. We are adults. So I never really understood that. I kind of get what they were trying to do, but children should be eating first. Or at least make everybody eat at the same time. Either everybody eat at the same time or children eat first. I don't think anyone should, I don't think an adult should go first. You know. Just be fair. The moral of the story is be fair. Be fair. I'm so hungry, but I'm not gonna eat any bread. I'm not gonna eat any bread. I want to though, but I'm not. All right, so we got the active dry yeast in here. Now we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. I use cane sugar, natural cane sugar. But use whatever sugar you want to use. I try to stay away from white sugar. And I need to put some sugar in this package. This is the sugar that I use. I use Zolka sugar. You should have stayed in school. What do you mean I should have stayed in school? What are you talking about? Feeling interesting? Please break it down for me. What are you talking about? Make it make sense, please. What y'all talk about? What do you mean I should have stayed in school? Do you know me? Do you know my education level? Do you know my background? Please enlighten me. I'm not sure if I understand what y'all talk about. Please. Because je ne sais pas. Let me lower this so you guys can see what I'm doing more. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Look. Let me lower this. I see I got some sugar on the table. There, that's better. There's no daddies over here, Markov. And I'm not making a sandwich. I am making pizza for my son, and then I'm gonna make cabbage and rice for myself because I got some cabbage that I don't want to go bad. I noticed that the outer leaves were, showing signs of ready to be cooked. All right, so I'm done putting the sugar in here, and I got the sugar on the counter. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. It is okay that we got some sugar on the counter. A little sugar never hurt nobody. But actually, yeah, a little sugar can hurt you because diabetes. You feel me? Diabetes. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Marco. I'm not moody at all. I am not moody. Okay? I am not moody. But thanks for joining my live. I'm hungry. That's one thing I'll tell you. I am hungry. I did not pack enough food for lunch today at work, so I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry, and I gotta do better. I always say I'm gonna do better, and then I still end up like, underpacking, sometimes rushing. It's best to obviously pack for lunch for work because you save money, but it's best to pack from the nighttime. What am I doing? Pack at night because in the morning time it's like more of a rush job unless you wake up super early. So let me put the AC down a little bit. Let me put some. It's kind of warm. Let me open up this. Get a little air in here. All right, so now we're gonna add some salt. 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and the salt I use is iodized salt. How do you guys make your pizza? 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got all our dry ingredients. I'm gonna mix it together, and then I'm gonna add 2/3 of a cup of warm water, and then 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Let me get the olive oil. Good old olive oil. But yeah, let me mix up the dry ingredients. You guys can see everything. Okay. But yeah, people pleasing can leave you just mentally drained, and it could harm you. So, the more you heal, the more you realize that people pleasing is not healthy for you. It's not. You got to prioritize yourself. Yes, you should care about other people, but you are number one. You got to prioritize yourself. Okay? If you were raised in that kind of environment of like putting others before you, you tend to be a people pleaser. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to upset people. But sometimes people's feelings are going to get hurt. If your feelings are on the back burner while other people are like, benefiting from your like mental health, yeah, it's not healthy. Anyway, so 2/3 of a cup of water. I gotta get another light right here. I swear I do. I need like a light that goes underneath here. I need a light that goes underneath here. All right, that's 2/3 of a cup of water. Now we're going to do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I think I'm gonna eat a piece of bread at least. No, yeah, I said 2/3. I mean, not. I mean, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. This is the moment that I wish I had pre-made dough already, but I don't. It's okay. We're gonna get it done. I'm going to use a chopstick to mix up the dough because I've been using like this spoon and it's been getting like caught in the hole. The dough been getting caught in a little tiny hole and this makes it hard to clean. So I learned a new hack. Use a chopstick. Just be gentle because chopsticks are very, you know, it's probably easier to break than a spoon, like than a wooden spoon. So I'm gonna oil up my pan. I might just do taco. You know what? I'm gonna make tacos today because I actually already have some. Yeah, I'm gonna make tacos, and I got beans already. So yeah, I'm not doing cabbage and rice today. Actually, no. What I can do is I'll eat the tacos because I already have like some ingredients for it. I'll eat the tacos, and if I have time, I will make the cabbage and rice. But if anything, I'll make it tomorrow. But I forgot I had taco ingredients already. I have like a little fajita mix. Basically, it's onion, onion and bell pepper, and I got some pinto beans, and that's it. And I put a little bit of taco seasoning on it. Not taco seasoning, taco sauce. I put sour cream, and I put a little bit of nutritional yeast. So I got what I need. I'm so happy, yay! All right. So we're mixing the dough. So far, let me see what you guys are saying on the poll. I asked, are you a people pleaser? Did I spell that right? Yeah. All right, so yes, 62% of you said yes, and 38% of you said no. So, yeah, a lot of us are people pleasers, and I'm glad you guys are being honest. 13 people answered the question. You know, I think a lot of us have survived something, and it's good to be honest. Good to be honest so you can know, like, what you can do better. You got to prioritize yourself. Not to be self-centered or narcissistic, but just to prioritize yourself. Love yourself. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so glad. Yes. Anyway, today my day was rushy in the morning. I didn't pack from the night like I should have, so I really didn't eat a healthy lunch. I'm gonna make a smoothie today. After I eat my tacos, I'm gonna make a smoothie. I'm gonna make a smoothie and embrace and okay, that's a good movement. You know, it's healthy, but I'm not embracing it right now on this live. Roy Tavius or Roy Tavius. I might have said that wrong, but I support the no bra movement. I do. Women should be allowed to do what they want to do with their bodies without saying, "Oh, you look nasty, you look sloppy. What's wrong with you?" Like, it's crazy how natural things people got a problem with. Like, isn't that how it's supposed to look? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Yeah, brainwashing is crazy. The propaganda is crazy. I'm so glad that I've learned it to like just really embrace the natural, you know. There's nothing wrong with enhancement sometimes and blah 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 support, but no one should be shamed for wanting to be their natural selves. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now we're going to knead the dough. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it. Roy Tavius, thank you. So yeah, I'm making pizza. And then after I make pizza for my son, I am going to make some tacos. I've been loving tacos lately, y'all. I've been eating tacos for like at least 2 to 3 days in a row. Yeah, I ate it all. I ate tacos all weekend. All weekend. Love me some tacos. And today not even Tuesday, but I'm having tacos, okay? And I'll probably have some tacos. No, I'm gonna make the cabbage tomorrow. I don't want the cabbage to go bad. So cabbage and rice it is. Meal planning has been tough for me and I need to do better. Like one thing for sure, my son has pizza like basically every day. But then like me and like my daughter, it's always like, what are we gonna have, you know? Yeah, I love tacos. That's me. You know what? That probably was a people pleasing moment. But you cool. You cool. You asked nicely, Roy. All right, so knead this for a little bit longer. And then we're going to put the toppings and everything. I never like, honestly, I never would have thought that I would like, not really like it, but just, yeah, I do like it. I never thought that I would make pizza from scratch. Like, I never thought that I would be like a person that makes pizza all the time. You look like you know. What do you mean? I look like I know what? Anyway, but yeah, I am glad that I have really learned to be good at making pizza. Any of you who ever came into my lives and watched me cook, you know how I am about, I'm always talking about just how I gotten better with making pizza, especially thin crust pizza. Yeah, proud. So I'm gonna make this and then split it in two because it can actually, I can make 2 pieces out of this dough right here. So I'm gonna split it in two. I gotta put my hair up a little bit. Hold on. Whew, it's a little bit better. Are you a people pleaser, Roy? That's the poll of the day. Did you answer the poll? Are you a people pleaser? All right, I'm gonna split this in two. I cleaned the dishwasher today. I was so proud of myself. And the dishwasher definitely needed to be cleaned. I was like, whoa. You've been slipping, girl. That dishwasher needed to be cleaned so bad. How often you guys clean your dishwashers? See, this is too big. Let me put some in here. How often do you guys clean your dishwashers? If you, those of you who have a dishwasher. All right. We're gonna flatten this out and that's good. That's how you should do it. I need to buy those tablets. I had to hand wash it. And oh, so what I did was I hand washed it. No, I soaked it in vinegar and baking soda. Then I washed the dishwasher. I ran the dishwasher with nothing in there other than a cup of vinegar. So I basically just manually cleaned it. But I need to buy those tablets. I haven't been buying it. No, no, Roy. If I happen to be on live that way, then it happens naturally. But no. All right, so let me go ahead and flatten out the dough. feel like I need more dough, honestly. Get it? Need more dough. Y'all get it? That was corny, right? All right, so actually, let me rub this. Let me put this together. Okay, so I'm gonna put some cornmeal on the counter to flatten out the pizza. And you guys put cornmeal on your pizza? Hi, Gopal. Making pizza. You wish you could what, Roy? Alright, so let me try to flatten this out. Let me lower it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Wish I could have super chat you some money. Oh yeah, I don't have that ability yet, but thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe one day I will be able to have that ability on my channel, but not yet. Not yet. Can you see the dough? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get to make some real dough one day, not just pizza dough. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? All right. Do you guys use your hands to make pizza dough, or you actually use the rolling pin? I use both. The pin really helps to flatten it out as much as you can, but I also pick it up and I go like this. Thank you, Roy. So yeah, I just try to stretch it out as much as I can. I'm gonna keep stretching and stretching because right now it's kind of stiff, so I'm gonna. There's a lot more I can learn about making pizza. My son recently, we got some books from the library. We need to read through it. Basically, a book recipes, a pizza recipe book. And I already saw like a different kind of pizza dough recipe. I'm gonna try another recipe because we've been using what we've been doing for months now. So I'm gonna try a new recipe to see if the dough turns out any better. Something more comfortable one. Don't make. No, I'm okay. Let's chill with that, Roy. I'm good. Okay. I am good. I am comfortable. But yes, I'm going to go like this a little bit longer. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. And roll it some more. My problem is sometimes I stretch it a little bit too much, so then like it gets like little holes in it, so I end up having to like patch up the holes. Appreciate it. Okay, appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. This is gonna be more like a medium size. I normally try to make it as large as I can. This is the pen I'll be using. So I'm gonna keep stretching it, stretching it, stretching it until, ooh, almost lost my balance. See, I feel like I almost got a hole right there. Yeah, I gotta find the trick. I wish I had like a pizza dough machine. Now that would be the bomb. I want a bread machine. I was watching one of Bethany Embracing Life. I was watching one of her videos or her shorts, I think. And she has a bread machine, a bread making machine. And that's something I've wanted. It's on like my wish list. I have made bread from scratch before, and it's time consuming. Yeah, you're right, Roy. making bread is time consuming because you got to like, put the dough, make the dough, and then you got to make it sit and rise, and you got to wait hours. So with the bread making machine, from what Bethany told me, it still takes time, but at least you're not wasting your time doing all of the work. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to get a bread. I'm gonna put it on my Christmas list. There's nothing like some good old homemade bread. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I made bread for the first time, it was like maybe 2 years ago. And me and my children, we loved it. It had a little hint of sweetness to it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But because it takes so long, like it's so time consuming, I haven't made it in a while. I have not made bread in a while, but we're going to get back to that. We are going to get back to bread making as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Yeah, that one is a little bit thin. You make bread every day? Oh, use my knuckles? Yeah, I was using it at one point. Oh, see, I got a hole in it already. Yeah, I keep using my fingers. Yeah, knuckles, knuckles, knuckles. I feel like Knuckles from Sonic. Oh, I made a hole. I'm going to patch the hole up. Don't worry. No worries. No worries. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay, we're going to thug it out with this. We're going to thug it out with these. And I'm going to just put a little, patch it up a little bit. Just patch it up. That's one thing about making pizza. You can make mistakes and you can patch it up. Yeah, this is more of a medium pizza, and he'll be fine with that. He'll be just fine with that. It's not shaped exactly how I want it. I'm probably gonna cut this in squares instead of like triangles like I normally do. Pizza is pizza at this point. You hear me? Pizza is pizza, baby. Okay, we're done. I'm not gonna stress it because if I stress, it's gonna take too long. So now I'm gonna add some olive oil to the top of it, brush it on there. With the oil brush or the basting brush. I feel the cornmeal all on my feet. Ugh, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. So put a little bit of olive oil. Actually, there's no olive oil in here. Where did I put the olive oil? Here it is. Hi, Mia. Yes, I'm making pizza and I'm going to make some tacos for myself. Thank you, Neat. Girl, I'm proud of you, girl. You over here, like, doing big things, girl. You got, how much you got? Like 13K subscribers now? How's the watch time going for you? The watch hours? Hi, Sherlock Holmes. It's been a while. How are you? It's been a minute. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you and Nia. Got to see all my people that, I'm used to seeing. We all get busy, y'all. Social media is it's a lot going on. Working is a lot going on. The economy is a lot going on. It's a lot going on in life in general. So if you guys took the time out to step into my live, like, I honestly really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. So I'm trying to hurry up and make the pizza for my son because I'm not trying to make him starve. So I'm looking for the pizza sauce, cheese. He wants olives and mushroom on his pizza. And I think there's some olives in here. Please let there be olives in here. I don't remember if there's olives in here or not. I think it might just be mushrooms. Yeah, it might just be mushrooms. So my son he's been filling mushrooms and olives on his pizza. So proud of him. If y'all knew, y'all, if you know, you know, okay? If you know, you know. So I'm proud of him for trying something different on his pizza. I gotta find the olives because I don't have any olives. Olives. I'm so glad I bought a container that is like easy to open cap, but I already got a can opener. Let me see. I missed that. Hi, Sherlock. Still low, but getting good. Girl, it's so hard. I'm doing well, Sherlock. Let me see. Pizza. Okay. Almost. I think I stopped looking. Girl, I've noticed that subscribers, you know, especially when you do shorts, it's easier, I guess. But then, like, the watch hours, that's the thing. Thank you, Sherlock. Yeah, I'm using black olives and mushrooms on his pizza. And what's the cheese that he likes called again? And provolone cheese, smoked provolone cheese. So, y'all, I'm trying to make sure y'all see everything without showing too much and not showing enough. You guys, when it comes to me in the kitchen, I'm a mess. I'm a messy cook. I am. Some people are like, when I cook, everything has to be perfect and neat, and I wash and I clean, and I'm happy for y'all, but I'm not that type. Okay? It's a mess. It's a mess in the kitchen when I'm cooking. But the food be good though, okay? And that's all that matters. No, I'm not wearing Google glasses. I just have bad vision. I have been having eye issues, so I have been taking a break from my contacts. I have an appointment next month to get like refit or whatever for like my eye exam and then new contacts and glasses. So yeah, I've been having a lot of eye issues. The struggle has been real. Getting older has been real, and it's been affecting my eyes. So I was advised to take a break from contacts, and then I'm not due for new contacts until next month. So I'm gonna get new ones. I'll be wearing glasses less, but I'm always gonna be wearing glasses. Like I actually like wearing glasses more, even though my vision is not as good as contacts. Um, having good vision is like a blessing. So if you have 20/20 vision, if any of you have really good vision, like shout out to you and be thankful for it. Take care of your eyes, y'all. Drink water, stay hydrated. Don't take your vision for granted. Limit screen time, get rest, see your eye doctor. And did I say get sleep? Yeah. Don't take good vision for granted. At any time, something could go down with your eyes. You know, it's a very sensitive organ, very delicate organ. Are you haha, I'm saying mess in the kitchen and I don't like being there. Yes, I don't like being in the kitchen long. I'm trying to hurry up. Yes, Sherlock. You remind me of making Yes, girl, do it. I need to make one for both of my children. They haven't complained about having any vision issues, but it's good for them to get checked anyway because you never know. So thank you, Nia. You remind me I need to make an appointment for them too. I'm gonna see if I can get them to have an appointment the same day I have mine. But they haven't had an eye appointment in a while. I'm big on dentists and like regular checkups, but they haven't complained about like the eyes. I haven't seen them squinting or struggling, and you know. So I'm gonna check. I hope that they have good vision still, because I don't want them to take after me with the bad vision. You know, with the poor vision. I'm thankful for my vision. There's some people who are completely blind. There's people out there who can't see a thing, y'all. There's some people who would love to be in my shoes. You know what I'm trying to say? Who can't see nothing. So I'm not gonna talk about my eyes. My eyes is doing what it can, you know, under these circumstances. All right, so we got the sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of basil seasoning and Italian seasoning on top of the sauce, and then I'm gonna put the cheese. I'm gonna see if my son is gonna be willing to try like fresh basil. I think he would. He's been really open to stuff, and I'm proud of him. I'm gonna ask him, is he willing to try fresh instead of just like the seasoning? So I'm gonna add the provolone. This is the cheese we use, y'all. This is the only cheese we use. He loves it. It was a year. Okay. Reminder. Yes, girl. Don't ignore the reminders. They're trying to tell you something. Okay. My brother has 15% vision in one. Yeah, I have. I'm one eye is worse than the other for me. You know, keeping it real, and I'm just happy that I can see. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse, y'all. So I'm happy for what I have. There's people I know who a moment's notice can't see clearly at all, and then next day don't even need light. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then I used to wish I was a candidate for LASIK eye, but I don't even qualify. But I also have been hearing that don't believe the hype. Some people who have had LASIK surgery has had like some complications. And I've heard that people who've gotten LASIK surgery after years, they end up needing to wear glasses. So it's not something that's going to last forever. It's helpful, you know, but I didn't qualify. And I hope that technology gets better. I hope modern medicine gets better for people, you know, to be able to see better. You know, they can do things for people who can hear. And anyway, shout out to eye doctors. Shout out to Dr. What's his name again? What's the man name? Shout out to Dr. Carey. Okay, he helps your girl out because I was having a lot of issues, and he helps me figure out what was going on. And so we're gonna work to keep a regimen going. So we use sliced cheese. We don't use shredded or block. Maybe one day we will, but we're fine with it. We just peel off what we need and add it to the spots. I like the topic today because I'm getting out of people pleasing. Yes, Ricardo. I'm 51 and last year I had 2020. You did 2020? That's awesome. Here's the people I know who are moments notice. Okay, you already read that. Yeah, people who have diabetes need to be careful. So I recently got tested for everything, and diabetes included, and I'm so happy, y'all. I do not have diabetes, and it runs in my family, so I was actually a little bit worried, but I don't have it. My doctor did say I do need to make sure I'm getting my vitamin D taken care of, and you know that's really common for adults, especially when you live in like in an area that is not like exposed to sun all the time. Like I live in the Midwest, so we don't get a lot of sun exposure. And I'm not a big fan of the sun because sometimes it's so hot. Like lately, it's been like 90. I feel like it's 100 degrees, okay? The humidity has been ridiculous lately. So I don't be all up in the sun like that. I'm not, even though I'm a summer baby, I'm not a big fan of the sun. I love the sun. I appreciate the sun for what it does for us, blah, blah, blah. But it's too much for me. So I need to go and get some vitamin D supplements. I had some, but I ran out. And so it was just a friendly reminder that I need to do better. Y'all, I'm going to try to get some exercise in tonight as well. I have been loving Pilates. Nia, have you been doing Pilates? A lot of women have been talking about Pilates. I've heard about Pilates for a while from Madonna, the singer. She swears by it. You know, it's a kind of a workout that helps you work on your core. And if you want like a dancer's body, that's something you should do. So, look, who wouldn't want a dancer's body? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I need to definitely keep up with the Pilates. So shout out to all the Pilates girlies and men, whoever like Pilates. And I love yoga. I just love those kind of workouts. Pilates reminds me of yoga though. I feel like Pilates really reminds me of yoga. I don't know. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT like what is the similarities and what does Pilates um and yoga have in common, like because they seem so similar. I feel like I'm putting too much cheese, but then I'm not. I'm gonna say one slice because I feel like I'm actually using too much. We're good. We're good. We're good. So I'm gonna add the olives and the mushroom. You gonna start doing kickboxing? Yeah, we gotta stop being people pleasers. I'm behind on the comments. I'm really behind. Okay? Hold on, let me go back. Okay, my granddad had LASIK surgery. 10 years later, one of his eyes was blind, went blind, but this was when it was new. Yep, Ricardo, me too. Wow, I remember hearing this LASIK surgery thing is a lot. People done it. I like the shocked look I've been getting from them now. He was 98 when he passed in 22. Aw, my condolences, Sherlock. His brother's 130. 113? Oh my gosh. You might live that long too, Sherlock. Yeah, we will come around. Thank you, Nia. How amazing they live long. Yeah, that's a long time. We all gotta stop being people pleasers, y'all, okay? No, but I am trying to start doing kickboxing. I've wanted to do kickboxing for a while, but I don't really do it. I used to do Taibo back in the day. Billy Blanks. I used to be really, back in my teenage years, early 20s, I used to really be big on Taibo. You couldn't tell me nothing. Do you hear me? VHS and everything. Yeah, get into the kickboxing, Nia. And literally looking at my hike bike. I told my youngest son yesterday I'm going to exercise every day. You should. We got to commit to be fit, y'all. Real talk. I didn't put any olives yet, Roy. I'm about to put it right now. I'm adding it now. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm adding it now. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm so proud of my son. You know, if you guys know, understand what it's like to have a picky child, and I hate to say the word picky, I meant to say particular. There's some children who have a particular type of diet, particular, but I'm so happy that he has been so open, y'all, and I really think he might be open to basil soon, so fresh basil. And so we're gonna definitely work on that with him. It's all the food we eat. Gotta be some of the food. Yes, for real. It was different. Like anybody who has a garden and you eat natural, you eat like you meant from under the cupboard. Yes, I like the commitment these days. It's hard. It's hard, Nia. It's so hard. Like in my mind, I want to do it. But I saw this one influencer where she's a YouTuber, and I admire her. She wakes up, she shows a video of her waking up, and she is looking unhappy, but she does it. She's basically saying, I don't want to do this. I'm waking up early as heck. I'm tired, but I am committed, and I admire that. Being active, it takes a commitment. It takes work. You're going to be annoyed sometimes, but once you finish doing it, one thing about me, when I'm done with the workout, I always feel good. I'm always proud of myself. We need to remind ourselves, how are you going to feel after you do the workout? Think about how you're going to feel. Think about the end result. We're thinking about getting started. Getting started is the hardest thing about working out. Getting started is the hardest thing. But once you do it, man, you be so happy. Like, yes, I did it. I feel so good. And we all getting older. Okay, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm going to be 42 soon. We're getting older. Everybody, whether you're a teenager or you're 40-something, 50-something, we're all getting older. We're not going to get younger. Fitness and being active is beneficial for everybody. And we got to show our children a good example. You know what I'm saying? I have to do better so my children can make sure they're being active in their older years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be here to see my children as long as possible. As long as possible. But Pilates is the bomb. I love it. Love, love, love Pilates. So yeah, Madonna told me about it, or told everybody about it years ago. And I finally tried it, and I was like, I get it. Pilates is not easy though. Pilates takes strength. It takes man, say you're working your thigh, you're doing those it burns right here. Whoo, it burns. Pilates will have your leg burning, but it's worth it. You're 44. Okay, sure. Thank you. Let me put the pizza in the oven, y'all. I'm busy looking at the comments. Hold on. Let me put the pizza in the oven for my son to come in here and cuss me. 15 minutes. I want to try to catch up with the comments. Y'all being patient. Thank you. It's all food. You already seen that. Yeah, I already saw that. Nothing. Lay down my soap. Yeah, you just want to watch TV. Doom scroll. TikTok. Thank you, Nia. It's going to look really good when it comes out. I did a lot of working out when I was younger and well into my 30s. I wrestled, boxed, and karate, tai chi, and Pilates. I still got a lot left over. Sherlock Holmes. Yes, my granddad had a garden that we would pick from as children. I love that. You're 44. Okay. 40s, millennials. Right now, we need to take care of the 80-year-olds. 80-year-old us now. You're Ricardo. Let me pin that. You hear me? Hold on one second. Can I pin it? Real talk right here. Ricardo said, right now we need to take care of the 80-year-old us now. I've seen somebody say that recently, and it's real talk, y'all. We think we have all this time. Take care of your body. Yes, we can have we can have a long time. We could be, you might live till you're 100 years old. You don't know. And I feel like we don't know, right? But anyway, take care of your 80-year-old body now. Fat, we getting older day by day. I'm 48, but look 33. Okay, Ricardo. Facts, financially, mentally, and physically. Yes, Sherlock. I'm 51 and looking way younger than people. Nia, you have a lot of energy, girl. You do. America needs to take care of the elderly more. Yeah, the elderly population is growing faster and faster. They can't even keep up with the elder care. Like there's a shortage. So y'all, because there's a shortage and we don't know how the younger generation is going to really feel, do they want to really take care of you in that way? That's why we have to take care of yourself, y'all. Take care of yourself because somebody might have to take care of you one day. Do you want to burden anybody? Do you trust them? You know, as much as I love my children, I can't expect them to want to take care of me. I can't expect them to take care of me. I have to know that they're going to want to live their own lives. I don't want them to be like, I got to go take care of mom. I think it's nice for your child to check on you, but to be obligated to put their life on hold to take care of you, I don't think that's fair to our children. So I got to be healthy. Y'all, this is a good chat right here. Let's take care of our 80-year-old self now, like Ricardo said. Look at the pinned message, y'all. We got to take care of ourselves. We don't know what the future brings. We don't know. And I don't want to be like this and I don't want to be walking like that. No shade to anybody who's walking like that, waddling and whatever, need a cane. No shade. We never know. Yeah. Y'all my people too. Y'all follow me on here. Sherlock, I think I already follow you, but I feel like I haven't been keeping up or something. Sporty 40s in the house. Yeah, everybody follow each other. If you unfollow, refollow. If you unsubscribe, resubscribe. If you never subscribe, subscribe. Learn what Nia makes content. Sherlock makes content. Ricardo, I don't think you make content, right? I'm a caregiver and I see elderly people every day, and some truly make me feel so sad because the country not doing more. Yes, I read a book, audio book, listened to an audio book about it recently, Nia, and it's reality. Like, hold on, I'm trying to raise this thing. The aging population, we can't keep up with it. It's sad. So, if you can help. Okay, I see that. Sometimes I look at the way things are going and how they're running this country. If I do make it to 100, I might be okay with it. And it's like they keep putting the retirement age off. You're gonna have to be rich to retire at this point. Many have Alzheimer's and dementia. Now that's sad. And I don't know if it's still true, but I've read that to help with dementia, to help prevent it, is to read, to do puzzles, keep your mind active. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. Don't let your mind be idle. Keep it busy, keep learning. Yes, yes, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. Okay, not to be cliche, but It's real, y'all. Our mind is a beautiful thing. And that's one of my things I would hate to lose is my mind. I don't want to lose my mind. I don't want to like, who are you? Where am I? I don't want that. I don't want that. And I feel for people who have to go through that. Truly heartbreaking. Last week I was with one patient who have lost everything almost in terms of cognitive abilities, barely talking and need full-time assistance. I wanted to cry. Nia, you're gonna make me cry. And yeah, yeah, it's like Sherlock says. I appreciate you, girl. Keep doing your thing. There's a lot of care givers out there who are abusive, who are they steal from the elderly, they hurt the elderly, they abuse all type of stuff. So if you have a passion to be in that field, please do it with the love and care. You know, it's not fair to other people. And check up on your loved ones if you know if you care about them. I hope my children check up on me one day. You feel me? But again, I can't hold. You know, I can't hold it to my children. Like, why don't you come visit me? Why don't you take care of me? You know, I don't want to be like, I took care of you, so you have to take care of me. Like, they didn't choose to be born. Like, I did my grown woman business and did what I did, and they're here, so I can't like expect them to, you know what I'm saying, want to take care of me. Let me see if I can fit some of this in here. But we got to take care of ourselves, y'all. This is a wake up call. You know how the country's going, how the world is going, the elderly. You know how it's going. Like, it's a wake up call, y'all. No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. I put too much in here. Let me get another container. Gotta save yourself. I used to feel like I'm gonna be rescued, you know, but ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. Okay, I gotta go come for myself. All right, I'm making a mess, y'all. Did I already tell you I make a mess in the kitchen all the time? That's me. Mm. Okay, I already saw that one. Yeah, I already saw that one. My great grandmother lived to be 117. Man, was she in the Guinness World Records? Like, yo, that's a long time. Everyone tells me I should have content. I like being in the back. I feel you, Ricardo. You can make content without being on camera, though. Okay, so if that's your passion, you can do content without people seeing your face. They don't have to know you. You know, that's how I originally wanted to be. That's how I started my channel. But now I was like, here we are now. I'm not mad at it. You know, it's a journey, y'all. I'm about to make us a mess. I'm spilling. I'm trying to put the olives in a container. It's too much juice. I think I put too much in here. That happened to my mom, Nia. Oh, 2020 was yet another wake up call. Was there like an episode in 2020? You talking about the show? Oh, you talking about 2020? Wait, don't mind me. Wait, act like I didn't say that. Yes, 2020. Does the show 2020 still come on? Is 2020 still a channel or a show? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, 2020 was a wake up call. Clearly, we didn't wake up enough, y'all. Clearly, we didn't wake up enough, okay? I don't want another wake up call like that. Hold on. I'm putting too much in here. I'm trying to preserve the olives and everything. We're getting all these warnings and wake up calls, but are people waking up? They're not, Ricardo. There's a major shift happening worldwide with everyone and everything we have to tap in. I agree, Ricardo. These typos are annoying. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm typing. It's okay. We know what you mean. So sorry, Ricardo. Aww. You guys are so sweet, y'all. It's nice to connect with y'all. I appreciate y'all taking time out. I really do, y'all. I really do. You know, life is so busy and stressful and hectic, and I feel like we don't slow down. We're just like, we're just on the go. Like I feel like sometimes I feel like I don't slow down. I hate it. I hate it. This is not life. This is not what life is supposed to be. Working all the time. You barely see your children. You barely see your family. You barely get to enjoy yourself. You barely get on vacation. That's not what life's supposed to be. And I hate that for us. I hate it for us. I hate it. You know? I hope for change. I don't know if it's gonna happen in our time, but I hope it happens for a future generation. Like this is not life. Oh, I forgot one of the olives. I'm gonna start making my tacos. Cause I am hungry, y'all. I'm famished. No, I'm not gonna say I'm famished. There's people who are actually famished. I'm not gonna be dramatic. I'm really hungry. Make sure he eats an egg. Not an egg. Eat an apple today. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I made a mess, y'all. I'm telling you. Look at it. Look at the counter. Look at the counter. But it's okay. I'm happy that we have a mess to make. There's some people who don't have no food right now, y'all. There's people who are starving. They have no food to make a mess with. So I'm thankful that I have the ability to make a mess. I have a kitchen. I have a counter to make a mess in, okay? So I'm not even going to complain. And I had to really, you got to really, like, you got to see it that way. Before you complain, be thankful. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm corny, right? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I have this watermelon that I need to hurry and cut before it goes bad. I don't even know if you supposed to put. I don't know if you supposed to put watermelon in the fridge, like right away, or you can keep it out. I need to look that up. Because this watermelon has been here for at least 3 days. All right, I'm behind no comments. I hope I'm with a life partner. I hope I am with a life partner when this happens to me because her husband was so helpful when I was there, and to see him feed her like a baby and taking care of her Alzheimer's and dementia. It does suck. I wrote a paper on it one time I was in college. It's horrible. There's no, like, they can't, the only way to find out more about it is like when the person's already dead. Thanks, Nia. It was tough, but I made it stronger. It was still can never totally get over the loss. I think last time I read about it, it said that it's like accumulation of like metals in the brain. It's been a long time, y'all, since I've been in college, but it's yeah. It's a mess with Alzheimer's. I need to do more research to update my education level. People, please cherish every day and please take care of your brain and mind. Stay active every day, even if you just go for a walk. Yes, Nia, read, book, and walk. Read, book, and walk. Hey, read, book, and walk. Like, seriously, two good things you can do for the day. Stay away from too much processed food, alcohol. Yeah, yep. Sugar and also seed oil. I need to get black seed oil. My question is, how is he the only person who knows exactly when the next pandemic is coming? That's the question, Sherlock. In fact, so many people are starving. We count our blessings each day we wake up. Haha, Z, you so funny. I miss your lives. Thank you, Nia. I got a pillow on my couch that says be thankful. I love it. As soon as it is cut, it should go in the fridge to keep it fresh. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cut it soon and put it in the fridge. Ricardo, keep looking at that pillow every day and read it out loud. Yes, I'm laying on it now. Scrolling back up, just saw your comment. Thanks, Sherlock. Oh, yes, I was just about to say use black. Okay, yeah, I've heard about black seed oil for a while, and I have yet to buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I recently bought, for the first time, y'all. Drum roll, please. I think I've had flaxseed in my before. Anyway, I can't remember if I bought it before and I just didn't use it. But anyways, I bought some black seed meal. It's supposed to be really good for like high blood pressure. And let me double check with Siri. There's benefits to not black seed oil, to flaxseed meal. Hey Siri, what are the benefits to flaxseed meal?
I found this on the web.
There are benefits to it, y'all, but I know one of them is for high blood pressure. One serving of flaxseed provides protein, fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential vitamins and minerals. Flaxseed may help lower the risk of some cancers, maintain a moderate weight, and reduce cholesterol and blood pressure. So I've been putting it in oatmeal. I mean, you can put it in oatmeal and you can put it in like a smoothie. I'm going to make a smoothie today, so I'm going to put some of this in the smoothie. I'm going to put it in there. I think it's 1 to 2 tablespoons. I think if you do too much, it can probably cause like stomach issues. I can't remember what it said when I looked it up last time. But at least 1 tablespoon of flaxseed a day is good, y'all. Okay, 1 teaspoon of black seed oil. Y'all, we honestly, we need to have more lives like this. We just talk about maintaining our youth, and trying to live as long as we can, and being healthy, y'all. That's a good idea. I'm gonna try to find a name for it, y'all. This is good. This has been real. This has been good. It's a wake up call to us. You're here in this life for a reason, okay? We gotta take care of ourselves. And I admire all the people on social media who are always working out and doing their thing and healthy. But don't believe everything you see on social media, okay? This is real life. Pizza's done. I'm gonna show y'all the pizza. I'm trying to clean up and get this pizza out of the oven. My son is gonna be so happy. He gonna be like, about time. About time. I need to get a new oven mitt, y'all. The pizza looks good. It's not shaped like a circle, but it's okay. It's food. It's not, y'all can't really see it that well. Hold on. Let me see. There's the pizza. Olives and mushrooms, provolone cheese. That's the pizza. It's a little bit crispy on the edges because I kind of put a little bit too much sauce, I think. And the sauce kind of a little burnt on the edges, but he'll eat it. He'll never complain. Like I said, my son has been loving my pizza, so I appreciate that because, he was hard to please in the beginning, but I got it to almost a perfection, almost. Yes, flaxseed and smoothie. Thank you, Nia. I get flaxseed in my smoothies. Bee pollen is good too. Ricardo, take every day as they come and stay strong. My pleasure is difficult, but not impossible, and I know you got this. I'm probably annoying when I read every comment, y'all. I'm weird, okay? And here I am, people pleasing again, because I'm apologizing for something I shouldn't apologize for. I want to eventually buy some land and live off that. Me too, Sherlock. Wow, looks so delicious. Thank you, Nia. Making me want some pizza. Girl, make it or order it if you got the money. Girl, times is hard. We all trying to save money. And that's why I had to learn how to make pizza, y'all. Because ordering pizza every day, like $20 each pizza, that stuff adds up. I was like, look, we're going to learn how to make a pizza at home. We got pizza money at the house. We got pizza. You got pizza money? We got pizza at the house. So I made sure that I I became Italian, okay? I'm a black Italian up in here because I had to learn how to make this pizza. No, I'm not Italian. I'm being funny. No disrespect to Italians. What I'm saying is I had to basically do what I could to make this pizza that he like it, where he won't be complaining about it. My son doesn't complain about the pizza. He doesn't be like, I don't want your pizza, or can we just order? He's fine with it. Like because I worked so hard to make sure I make it the way that he would be happy with it. And you save some money, you know what I'm saying? So making me want pizza. Already saw that. Sherlock, I am a little not boasting, but yeah, I have a kind heart. So I want everyone to be happy. Thank you, Ricardo. And that was a little people pleasing moment. I've been called weird before, and I embraced it. Like, I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird. To me, Ricardo, there's nothing wrong with being weird because people are so caught up trying to be this normal and whatever. I think it's cool to be weird sometimes. Being weird could be, there's good weird, there's bad weird. There's weird that has you in prison, weird that has you hurting other people. I'm talking about good weird. I'm good weird. I'm fun weird. I'm cool weird. Um, I think I'm good company. You know what I'm trying to say? You got to brag about yourself sometimes. Off grid will be bomb. Nia, there's a channel that I want to share with you. This lady, she's off the grid, but she's still on the grid because you got to use the internet and stuff like that. So it's hard to be completely off the grid because can you really use the internet and like certain things when you're off the grid? But I see what you're saying. Maybe I don't know what off the grid means, but you're gonna need some stuff from humans or modern stuff. But yeah. Yes, that stuff adds up, girl. Single mom, I can relate. Yeah. Very possible you already have your own property or home. Start your own. And that's a whole nother thing. Who can own? Shout out to anybody who owns property in a home, in your home. I I thought I would own a home by now, y'all. Honestly, I really thought I would. I'm a renter, and I feel like a forever renter, and I hate to say that. I'm hoping I can do it by 50. You know what I'm trying to say? I really. Oh, let me cut this pizza, y'all, for my son to come in here. I hope to own a home at some point. You know what I'm saying? I want something to leave for my children. You know, if they want to bother with it, if they want to sell it and use the money. I'm coming, baby.
Okay.
I'm still on live. But if you can own a home in this economy and you got the money, you have a spouse, you have a partner, you have a family, whoever can help you, shout out to you. And like, it's just not in my cards right now. I'm thinking positive. I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen. I'm not gonna say that. I've tried, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't able to find. So I kind of took a break and gave up. But I gotta get my finances together better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to make sure you can handle possibilities, unexpected expenses. It's not a game out here. I'm a single woman, so I don't have nobody to rely on. Like, hey, babe, can you cover this part? It's just me. So I don't want to be house poor. I don't want to be a dummy rushing in and didn't know what I was doing and got to sell or foreclosure, all the drama. I want to be confident and fully, you know what I'm saying, ready for a house. So it's just not my time. I'm not even mad at it no more. It's disappointing, and I feel for people who can't afford a house right now. I feel for everybody. All right, baby, I'm done. Thanks for being patient. Did I take too long? Did I take too long?
No.
Okay. Maybe that was a people pleasing moment. All right. Why did I sit my tongue out? I don't know. Maybe hard. Okay, am I at? Okay, I'm behind. Already saw that. Already saw that. My adult daughter called me weird too. I call it. Look, as long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. Weird or not weird, normal, not normal. Do you love yourself? Okay.
Okay.
I want to one day, but it may be hard for me because of my kids. I pray one day I'm a millionaire. Same, Nia, same, girl. And it's like I want to do it the right way. I don't want to like just exploit myself. I don't want to exploit my children to get money. You know, I want to be able to like look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm okay with me today. I'm proud of myself. I don't want to like feel shame. I don't want to do anything to compromise my standards, my morals. I don't want to embarrass my children for money, you know? If you're completely off grid, you won't need the internet. People forget there was a time. No, you're right, Sherlock. It's just hard to go back to that because we've been so reliant on it. I mean, I've been on the internet since I was until middle school is when I first got introduced to the internet, like AOL and all that stuff. You got mail. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm about to be 42. It's a long time. So imagine that. It's a lot of unlearning that we need to do. Like, we're so hooked on the internet. You know, my generation was the first to really be on the internet like that. The millennials.
But you're not taking.
If I'm saying that right. No disrespect for anybody other generation on here. I'm not trying to say that you guys weren't privy or to certain things, but I just feel like the millennials, my generation, we were the AOL people. We were the MySpace people. So I no longer struggle financially. Yeah, I feel you. You have to rich in spirit. That's more than money can buy, Nia. Learn about investing in passive income streams. Sherlock, that's the key, man. That's the key. How much money you got in your checking right now? We're gonna ignore that comment because that's a private information. Like, are you serious? Are you gonna put some in my account? Okay, you gonna cash at me something? Believe it shall be. You better believe it. You are so right. Thanks, treasure you. Welcome to the live. Nia, watch out for narcissistic people. No, for real. Nia is very. She's very well versed on the narcissist thing. She posts stuff about it too, and she was married to a narcissist, right? I started investing in the stock market in 2020 when people were running for the hills out of stocks, everything. Buying them. Smart, Sherlock. Proud of you. You have a sugarish mind nowadays. See, I don't know what that word means. I'm about to ask Siri. I don't know what that word means. What does that word mean? Sugawa? I don't know that word. Hey Siri, what does sagacious mind mean? Don't judge me, y'all.
Sagacious means
Sagacious.
having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment. Shrewd.
Don't judge me, Ricardo. Nobody laugh at me because I did not know how to say that word. Okay, that's word of the day. Sagacious. Sagacious is an adjective. I recently lost 3 businesses, so I am starting from zero all over, paying bills and you got this, Nia. You can do it again, girl. If you have children, they're a blessing. Children are a hidden asset. I agree. Ricardo, thanks. I tell people I'm like a moon, even though I'm only see the light side of dark to me. Okay, Ricardo. Right now, I'm in checking account. I think I have maybe. Nia, you know you don't have to share that, girl. Each child can contribute to the family, and family can grow into the. No, you're right. You're right about that, Sherlock. And speaking of Empire, like the show Empire, even though the show Empire is not real, they were Empire. You know what I'm saying? They all had a talent. Some people are not blessed or lucky enough to have a family that want to work together. Some people come from narcissistic, abusive families. Okay, so you alone, you trying to rebuild. You trying to start your own family. About to pay my car insurance, and then I have to come up with money for the car payment. I feel you, girl. Song request. Yes, my ex-Italian Irish white American husband. I stayed almost 1 year, and he almost caused me in my. And I'm glad you made it through, Nia. You are a survivor, okay? You are a survivor. These men really will try to bring you down. Some of these men, the scariest men to me are narcissistic men. Not all men are bad, but if they're narcissists, no, stay away from them. It's cool. Thanks to you. So right, haha. I am very. No, I see that. I get it. Do your thing, girl. It's your choice. Sharing that I am survivor. All right. You're a survivor, girl. All right. Let's see here. Yo, let me start making my tacos. Kitchen's still a mess, but I'm hungry. I'm team cook in a messy kitchen if it means you trying to get some food to eat. Okay. I'm not gonna starve myself because I need to make sure the kitchen is perfect and clean and like. I wish I could be that like neat freak person. I've always wanted to be like a neat freak, a very tidy person. I'm not. I'm a little bit messy. I'm not dirty, but I could be messy. Okay. It's just how I am. This is how I work. That's just how my mind is. I think I watched this lady. Let me start my tacos, you all. Tacos. Alright, I got the beans. Let me heat up the beans. And then, are you gonna eat your chocolate? You don't want it in a little piece?
I want to eat it.
Want me to give it to you now?
No.
Wait.
After.
Okay. We got the pineapples probably went bad. We haven't. Remember we did Tasty Tuesday. You didn't eat the rest of the pineapple. You don't want any more pineapple? We should just get rid of it.
I want to eat more pineapple.
You sure?
Yeah, what pineapple?
I need to buy fresh pineapple. You would like fresh pineapple. The canned pineapple is not as good as fresh. But we have an apple. You gonna eat an apple too?
Yeah.
Okay.
An apple a day saves lives. 9 apples a day keeps the doctor away.
Where is the I made some oh, I had the mushroom. I don't want the mushroom to go bad. What did I do with the what did I do with, oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm not done cleaning up. I'm distracted, y'all. I'm distracted. Where am I? I'm behind on the comments. You guys are so fast. Congrats to y'all. I survived the live bombing and the gaslighting, the love bombing. I have no regrets. I'm happy, Nia, for you. Tried to help my ex pay off her student loans, and she didn't appreciate it. Would you do that for you, Sherlock? You want to? I'm just playing. No, that's like, but you know what? You can't help everybody. And honestly, what I have learned is that you cannot do something for someone expecting anything in return, because then it wasn't genuine. No offense to you, Sherlock. I'm not saying it wasn't genuine, but you have to be like, this person may never thank me. I may never get this money back, but I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. You have to, because you're going to, yeah, it's better to give like that than to give expecting anything. You have to give and not expect anything, because people will disappoint you. People are going to disappoint you. You might be disappointed. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to do this for them and they're going to be so happy when I'm going to get this reward. Everybody's going to recognize me. You got to give that way. You got to give and say they might take it and spit in my face afterwards. If you see a homeless person, you want to get into money, they might use it to buy drugs. You know what I'm trying to say? But you have to give thinking that you did a good thing. You can't put limits on it, you know. But everybody's different. I had to learn that. Even the past abusive relationship were a blessing in disguise. I'm glad you hated Nia. Sherlock, that's insane. Some people are so ungrateful. I feel you, Nia. Some people are ungrateful, but you have to give thinking that they might not be thankful. Everybody's not us. I had to learn the hard way. Everybody is not me. Expecting people to react to things the way I would react to things or be the way I am is gonna make me sad. It's gonna leave you disappointed. You can't predict people. You don't know what's in their minds. You know how they're gonna be. Like, you can only control yourself and how you react. You know, life is learning, experiences. Be thankful for ups and downs. You're right, Ricardo. I tried to show her how to invest, and she would never have to ask for money so alone again, and she didn't. Yeah, I wish she would have listened. I wish she would have. You know, she may have just not been there, Sherlock. Some people are just not ready for the information. I'm not making an excuse for your ex. But some people are just not there. People want to help you with things, but if you're not mentally there, you got a lot of things going on in your mind. Your mind might be stuck in the past, and you're trying to recover or survive, or you're in a selfish period in your life. You're not going to take the information well. So, unfortunately, with Sherlock, she, maybe she gonna learn the hard way. What was that? She's gonna have to learn the hard way. I've learned that it is incredibly difficult to help someone who isn't willing. See, that's what I'm saying, Ricardo. Sorry, Sherlock. If you can't wake him up, let him sleeping. We are no longer in a relationship, though I had to end it. Glad you ended it. Yep. The neighbors happy and they more. I have to learn the hard way. We're still friends, though, as we started out friends first. I won't change. She's grown and evolved since she was better as friends. Okay, yeah, some people are better as friends. I'm not friends with none of my exes, okay? I'm not. I'm happy for those of you who are. Oh, I'm burning something. Y'all, you see what y'all got me doing? I'm not gonna blame y'all. I'm not gonna blame y'all. It's not burning, it's just over hot. And I think it's time to end this live. On that note, I appreciate everybody coming in here, y'all. I'm about to burn up the place. Okay, you got a gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot at the place. Why? Because I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. I'm being silly, y'all. Already saw that. I'm not friends. See, Nia, I'm team. Don't be friends with your exes. But if you are, whoever want to be it, be it. I'm team. I don't even want my person to be friends with the ex. I'm just that kind of person because I've seen how it goes down. Some people pretend they're just friends and they really be having like I'm not even being insecure. It's just my personal comfort level. If y'all don't have kids, you know, that's just me though. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody's different, but I've seen the consequences of being like when one of my exes tried to maybe reassure me like, oh, we're just friends, we're just cool. They weren't just friends. They were still getting it in, okay? And everybody's different. Some people can be exes and be platonic, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to be friends together. Oh, you about to go have lunch with her? I'm coming. And it's not an insecurity thing, but it's like I think when you're in a relationship, you should be open. It shouldn't be like stuff going down privately behind closed doors. I'm behind on comments, I think. I'm trying to make my little corn tacos on the stove. I'm gonna make a smoothie, so I'm not gonna have a lot of tacos today. I'm only gonna have 3. Normally I just have 3. Let me see. Oh, you're about to leave for Carno. Hold on, I'm behind. I already saw that. I actually don't know, but I left, and that's we not friends anymore. There, yeah, I just subscribed. Oh, that's nice. Hey, yes, Nia, Biggie Smalls. Yes, Ricardo. Thank you for coming in, everyone. My content is for women mainly, but I also have things. I will subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Sherlock, if I get married though, she knows we'll have to go out separate ways though. My wife will be my husband. Yes, and you know what? Everybody's different. If your girl is cool with you being friends with your ex, that's her choice. But I feel like some people want to be like, why are you so insecure? Why are you so insecure? We just friends. No, if your person is telling you I'm uncomfortable with something, it's your job to me to make them feel comfortable. It ain't like, oh, why are you so insecure about it? So what? What's the big deal? That's some immature stuff like that. I'm not down for stuff like that. So I feel like if your person has a problem with it, you need to talk about it and see where they're coming from. Reassure them. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't call them jealous and insecure and all this other stuff. Like, come on now. Yeah, I gotta get off this live. You guys are the bomb. Y'all are the real MVPs. Real talk. I hope everyone is gonna have a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Y'all are so cool. And remember, keep active physically, mentally, okay? Love yourself, love your loved ones. And don't let nobody mistreat you. You know, fool me once, okay? Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I have to start posting in French and Spanish. So you take care and thank you. Thank you, Nia. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Once I'm married, there is no way I can befriend male. No, and I understand that for the Muslim culture, that's the big thing. I feel like once you're married, I feel like we got to be friends in groups. There, to me, in my opinion, it should be no private meetings and get-togethers. Call me insecure if you want, you know, but I feel like it's levels. I've never been married before, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't think like that. I understand that each person should have a life. I'm not mad at that. But I feel like things shouldn't be secretive. It shouldn't be like, oh, I can't tell my wife. I can't tell her. When it's secretive, I feel like that's shady stuff like that. So if she's okay with it, fine. But if she's not okay with it, if you're or he's not okay with it, you need to talk about that. My parents never had friends of the opposite sex. I had great examples growing up, both sides of the family. That's awesome, Sherlock. Just the way I was raised. Woman, yeah. Amen. Finally, I would want my friend to be my wife. Yes, I feel like that's the best way. Like, I think that's a whole nother video topic. Sometimes when you get involved with someone, oh, because you're attracted to them, or infatuation, sexual, dating, it doesn't always end well. I think it's best to be friends. Okay. What's that one song? I don't even gonna sing right now. But yeah, I think it's best to be best friends, because then you actually like each other and love each other. When y'all not together no more, you actually not hate the person. You know what I'm trying to say? Things don't work. I would have to let her go. She gonna come. Okay, I already saw that. Even some Christian couples adhere to this lifestyle. Okay. So y'all, I am what am I doing? Y'all are right. You guys are 100% what you're saying in the comments, and everybody gotta respect everybody's point of view. You may not agree with it, but respect people. You know what I'm saying? The last time you saw us here, we were saying something about your guy coming home. I could have missed. I don't have a guy. I've never had a guy. Okay, only guy here is my son. Okay, my son. Anyway, y'all, let me end the poll. I appreciate everybody who came in here. Are you a people pleaser? 54% of you said yes, and I'm in that 54%. Okay, no, I'm not anymore, but I used to be. So I'm a recovering people pleaser. So there's sometimes I have bad habits. I need to nope, you're people pleasing. Gotta check yourself. Okay, so 54% of you said you are people pleasers, and 46% of you said no. Let's do better, y'all. I'm in the poll. Thank you to Sherlock Holmes. Thank you to Ricardo Valentine. Thank you to Learn With Me, and thank you to anybody else who came in here if I missed you. If you're watching a replay gang, I appreciate y'all support, and I hope everybody's having a great night. Sherlock, I'm gonna go to your channel. Because I have not been to your channel for a while. Okay, anybody who makes content is not easy. Keep going, y'all. Don't give up. Why give up? Time is gonna pass by anyway, right? So you might as well just make the content. You might as well, as long as you're here, do what you love. Sometimes don't even do it for the views. Don't even do it thinking that, oh, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna go viral. Just do it. When you do it with your heart and passion, it's more rewarding. Like, real talk. Your time will come, y'all. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Sorry you lost the wait, I was married but lost my husband. You mean you lost him, Nia? What, girl? Nia, what happened, girl? You lost him like he died, or you guys are not married anymore? Girl, you scaring me. I must have missed. Nia, I need to catch up on your post, girl. Did you post about that? Keep going, Nia. Don't give up. Nia, what happened? If you don't mind sharing, I know you said you're transparent. Do you guys get divorced? You separated? Did he pass away? Girl, I'm behind. I am behind, girl. Catch me up, girl. These tacos look so good. I'm gonna make a smoothie. I'm not gonna eat more than 3 tacos. I'm gonna make a smoothie, and I'm gonna add flaxseed to my. Oh, I forgot the beans. Oh, that's what's missing. Girl, you tripping. Where are the beans? Where all the beans go? Y'all, I'm wondering why my tacos look so like bland. I forgot the beans. Y'all, I love beans. And you know, as a vegan, beans are my protein. Beans are my protein. I love me some pinto beans. Put some sour cream, taco sauce, and I'm done. He's dead? Okay, I won't. Sorry. Oh my gosh. My condolences. I need to go check your video. Did you talk about it in the video? My condolences, girl. I did not know that. I did not know. And life is busy, so I probably just missed it somehow. I wasn't paying attention. Wow. That's very unexpected. I never expected that. And talk about it when you're comfortable. You know, oh my gosh. My condolences. And I wish you the best, girl. I wish you the best. You know, under these circumstances, hug your children. You know, stay surrounded by love and support. You know, don't go into the dark place, girl. And you know, I'm sure you already know this, but definitely reach out to a mental health professional if you need some support. You know, get some counseling, whatever, grief counseling. I hope you got grief counseling. But I know that you're religious, so you probably, you know, rely on your religion. I don't know, you know, what works for you.
Can you give me a container?
Is it a lot of slices? Oh, here. Use this. And there's a top. Let me know if you need help with the top, because the top is annoying sometimes. Do we need napkins on the table? Pinto beans, my fave. Thanks. Don't worry about it, girl. Anyway, thank you for sharing, Nia. Okay, y'all, I'm coming off live now for real this time. I'm about to eat. I'm so hungry. Thank you, everyone who came into this live stream. Let's not be people pleasers. Let's be self pleasers, okay?
Wait, can you help me?
I'll do it over here. Let's be self pleasers and not people pleasers, okay? You can't go wrong when you love yourself. All right, everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you soon. What am I doing? I think I figured this out the other day. Hold on. This way. Yeah, this way. Hope to see y'all soon. You guys take care of yourselves. Working and having time to just meditate. Also go drive like today. Drove to Port Washington, New York. It was so beautiful by the water. Hey Siri, stop. Yes, let's so. Yeah. See you, Sherlock. You guys support each other, okay? Let's support each other's content creators. It's hard out here, okay? It's hard out here. All right, y'all. Have a good one.